Hello there, Westfield. We've got a fairly large storm coming our way. Different models are showing different things. One thing everybody is saying in common is that we're going to get something, whether that's, X amount of inches or it's the higher side, whichever, we're getting something. So first and foremost, plan accordingly. If you can, stay off the roadways, especially in the height of this storm. As you can tell, our trucks are out today because we're getting rain at the beginning of this event. We couldn't brine like we normally do because it would just wash the brine away. So our best attempt is to put granular down. Our calcium chloride treated clear lane is what we're putting down in all the subdivisions. And that is, the goal for that is to have Mother Nature kind of help us make brine in the subdivisions on the streets, because we'll have the granular down. Obviously, the moisture will hit it and make brine, hopefully nothing too hard. But regardless, that's the best option we have to try to eliminate this ice threat at the beginning of this event. After the ice and the temps drop, obviously we're going to switch to snow. We're really optimistic in thinking that our salting efforts are going to eliminate or reduce the amount of ice that we get. And then once the snow starts, it's supposed to be heavy and it's supposed to be hard. Visibility is going to be hard. So if it's the situation where if you can stay home and stay off the roadways, that's going to be best. If you have to get out, please be extremely careful. Anytime you see a truck, such as this one, of course, it'll be lit up like a Christmas tree. We've got strobe lights all over them. Know that, yes, they will see you, but just know it's easier for you to get over a little bit than it is for them, because if they dip a wheel off the edge of the road, they can be sucked off the road, and the last thing we want is one of these guys getting stuck in a side ditch, because then they're not clearing, they're not helping out the situation. Another thing that we always throw out there is in subdivisions. Obviously, with this amount of snow, we will be getting into subdivisions, but obviously primary roads are our first concern. So that being the case, be patient in regards to, getting out, doing this, doing that. And please, if you can, do not park your car in the street, because with this amount of snow especially, one, we will bury your car in, not intentionally, but just the spoils that come off the side of the plows. And then once you dig the car out, then there's going to be a giant heaping mound of snow where there's no vehicle. Other than that, the best thing to do is, like I said, stay warm and just be safe. Absolutely. That's a great point. So we're not only experiencing warmer than normal temperatures today, hence why I'm out here in a sweatshirt instead of a winter parka. But no, this is going to get very cold, which will dry the snow out. And then we are supposed to have, I believe, gusts 35, 40 miles an hour. And yes, that will be very complicated. So even after it's done snowing, it will start blowing and make it even worse. So absolutely, the winds will play a huge factor in this. And so it's one of those situations where if you don't have to go anywhere for the next few days, don't. So we're actually starting our first 12-hour shift rotation tonight. The crew that is in right now, they are going to finish salting everything and then they will be going home. The crew that's coming in tonight at midnight, they got off yesterday at 4:30, so they were able to rest up, sleep as much as they could today, so they're rest and fresh as they can be, considering that they're starting work at midnight. And then they will work a 12-hour shift, and then our shift changes will take place at noon and take place at midnight. The reason for this is so that way we are on the roadways when people that have to be on the roadways are out. We are on the roadways as well. Every dump truck, we are deploying absolutely every plow that we can. For the amount of snow we're going to be getting, we're going to have a dump truck teamed up with a pickup, so that way the pickup can lead it, and we just have more blade touching asphalt and pushing it off the road as fast as possible.